Hey guys, and welcome to episode 106 of the Up Real Late podcast. My name is Scott Ellis, joined here by Tim McGavick.
That's right, I am here.
You are here. Also joining us is Tyler Switolski.
Correct. Present.
Glad to have you.
So clever. Present.
Thanks for being here. Also joining us is Adam Franey.
I too am here.
Awesome. Let's run down some of the topics we're going to discuss on this week's episode.
Thanks, Scott.
As usual, we're going to be discussing the last film we watched this week, as well as a bunch of new trailers that dropped.
So many.
A lot from Comic-Con that's happening right now in San Diego. We got Bright, Pacific Rim, Wonderstruck, The Shape of Water.
Wonderstruck is from Comic-Con?
I don't think Wonderstruck is, but a lot of these are.
Water?
Shape of Water, The Snowman, Disaster Artist, Jigsaw, the Saw continuation of the Saw franchise, and also Texas Chainsaw Massacre prequel entitled Leatherface. We'll get to those trailers in a bit. If you do want to skip ahead to any of those topics I just mentioned, go to the description box below on YouTube, click on the timestamps, and you can skip ahead to those. As well, if you did enjoy this video, leave a like on it. Leave a comment below in the comment section if you want to join our discussion. And, of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy our stuff. And, with that out of the way, Tim, you want to start us off with your last scene?
Sure. I had a tough time coming up with a Timnopsis for this one.
Interesting.
But this is what I got.
I'm all ears, bud.
The semi-autobiographical story of a young teen and his mom, and their struggle to find themselves amongst the cultural changes of 1979. 20th century women. Written and directed by Mike Mills from 2016. Starring Annette Bening, Lucas J. Zuman, Billy Crudup, Elle Fanning, and Greta Gerwig.
I keep thinking this is Hidden Figures for some reason.
Very different.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Love this movie. I love this movie.
You guys both loved it.
Yes, we did.
Tyler's confused about what movie it is.
Naturally.
Is this the one with Octavia Spencer?
No.
Okay.
Timelines. Confusing.
So basically it's about this young boy who's kind of hitting puberty, and he's kind of finding himself through love. He's got Elle Fanning, who's like his best friend, who he thinks he's in love with, but she's not in love with him in that way. Then you got his mom, who's like very old school, but also kind of modern in some senses. And then she kind of has like a boarding house. So Greta Gerwig is one of them.
Tenants.
She has tenants. So yeah, she's not really a boarding house. She just rents out 2 rooms.
Yeah, she's got rentals.
You got Greta Gerwig, who's recovering from cervical cancer, and she's like a young kind of like feminist artist. And then you got Billy Crudup, who's like an ex-hippie kind of like all hands mechanic type dude. Yeah. And they're all gelling together.
It's quite the colorful cast.
And Annette Bening's having a hard time raising her son because she's a single mom and she's finding it hard connecting with him with all the new music that's happening that she doesn't understand and all this other stuff. So she enlists the help of the 2 other women in his life to kind of guide him, and he starts learning about some things.
So, to sum up, there are 3 women in this.
3 women in this. Only 2 men.
Like Hidden Figures.
Okay.
Sure, man.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure, man.
This was up for Best Writing at the Oscars?
Original screenplay?
Best Original Screenplay, I think, was about the only thing we got.
Sure.
Greta Gerwig? Best Supporting?
No.
Sure?
No. Not even in that Benning. This should have been up for a whole bunch of stuff, personally. I loved it. The writing is
so good.
Fantastic.
I remember just dying of laughter.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Yeah.
It's really, really funny, really clever. And it's the way it's almost in chapters. You kind of get like a brief history of like all the main people in it, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It actually comes up like this person's name, the day they're born, and then
Suicide Squad style.
Exactly. Yeah. Stats pop up on screen.
But when you say that, it makes me hate that.
Yeah. Terrible.
Sorry.
Yeah, there's just a lot too that I loved. Like the performances are all fantastic from everybody, all great. But Annette Bening was phenomenal. I thought
she was amazing.
She should have been up for an Oscar.
Yeah, I'm astonished.
Crazy. Greta Gerwig, I thought was great. I love Greta Gerwig in like everything I see her in.
Yeah,
Billy Crudup's always great. The kid's fantastic. I think it's one of his first movies I've seen him in. And Elle Fanning is just the better of the 2 Fannings.
Ruthless but true.
Oh, okay. Truth hurts.
Sorry, Dakota.
And just like it's like a 2-hour movie did not feel like 2 hours. It sped by pretty quick.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah.
Good pace.
I remember that. I literally remember that specific thing.
Like some pacing.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Quick and painless.
Yeah.
That's the goal
Not a
of
whole lot to
making
say because there's not like a lot like story wise. There's not like a lot of like action or anything like that. It's just a lot
one
of
thing
like
near the end that like sort of happens. I guess,
but
otherwise it's
really good, fantastic.
5 bang?
Not quite.
Ah.
Didn't have that initial 5 bang, but it's a heavy 4.
Heavy
for sure,
4.
Yeah.
That's
It might
heavy.
sneak into my top 10 of last year. I think I got to reevaluate that list a little
it
bit.
made my top 10.
Yeah.
It was like 6 for me.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
Shit.
I think it's the screenplay. The screenplay is just so good.
So well
It's
written.
tight.
It's very well written. It's amazing.
Well, Ty, what do you got for us this week?
What do I got for you? Well,
Something good, I hope.
I know you guys are always just pining for my last scenes.
Mhm.
Like, they're
Just
actors always prepared.
I always want to know what movie you started to watch
Yeah,
and then didn't finish.
yeah, and then like what one you think you watched but it was wrong.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about a little movie that has come up on the podcast already, but I really want to talk about it.
okay. What movie is that?
2014's What We Do in the Shadows,
No way.
We told you that you would love it.
and I did.
Boom.
It was
Adam.
okay. Adam, what did you watch?
I
this week?
watched.
What was your rating? Just tell us your rating.
Yeah.
I'm giving this. Classic Tyler teetering point.
Yeah.
Adam, what do you got for us this week?
I watched.
I'm not finished. I'm not finished. I'm with a 4.
Yeah.
It's a 4.
It's very
Solid.
funny.
Yeah, it's like a classic, like
Solid 4.
the vampire meets like The Office kind of thing. Like it was like
Perfect way.
hilariously shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. You never understand the struggles of day to day with vampires. Like it's
great.
It really it really put like in perspective what vampires would go through
Adam.
a day. Okay. I get it,
Colors
Scott.
were great.
I feel like they're playing the music right now, like Tyler.
Yeah,
Perry.
literally. I watched a
That's
2015
what the top
flick called The End of the Tour.
Oh.
Perhaps you fine young men have heard of it.
Yes,
I
yes,
have,
yes.
yeah. I've heard it's quite good.
Yes.
Never got around to seeing it.
Never.
Well, it goes a little something like this. The story of the 5-day interview between Rolling Stone reporter David Lipsky and acclaimed novelist David Foster Wallace, which took place right after the 1996 publication of Wallace's groundbreaking epic novel, Infinite Jest. Directed by James Ponsoldt, who did Spectacular Now, which I love. Great flick. You know, he also went on to do The Circle, so we don't talk about that. Starring in we'll get to small roles, Joan Cusack.
Oh.
And the main girl from My Girl, I can't see her name, Anna Chlumsky?
Question mark.
Bizarre. But mostly starring one Jesse Eisenberg and one Jason Segel.
Yeah.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Lex Luthor himself.
This movie is good.
Just good.
Scott?
All right, let me jump in.
I was waiting for it. So it's mostly dialogue based, obviously, because it's just following Jesse Eisenberg, interviewing him for 3 days.
5 days. You just said it.
5 days, yeah. So I said to edit that out, and edit out this pause as well. No, yeah, it's good. It's charming. I thought Jason Segel was really good. Is it Seagal? Segel, like the bird.
Steven Seagal.
Yeah, interesting.
Jason Segel.
Yeah, he was good for like just a comedian schmuck boy. He can act.
He's good. Like I don't think there's a
That
movie.
was uncalled for.
Yeah, I
Comedian
think
schmuck boy.
Sam's on my side.
Yeah.
Comedy, fuck it.
no, like he does.
I do
okay.
love Forgetting Sarah Marshall. It's one of the ones that are hired in the 3.
Yes, we do.
I love you, man. Like
So you did good for being like,
I don't know why I'm
an
asking
untrained
you.
actor?
Yeah,
Okay.
for just being, like me.
the
much just like
Muppets.
No, he's good. Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah, right.
I'm out on Jesse Eisenberg.
Oh,
He's done for me. I don't.
Was he not good in this?
Not to me.
Is he just annoying to you?
He's just
or
the
what?
worst. Like he's constantly smoking in this movie, cigarettes, and I'm just like,
I feel like he holds it like this. Does he hold it
yeah,
like that?
he does. He's like, I just need another smoke, and he's like all like quick and jittery
Just like
talking.
Woody Allen.
Woody Allen. Yeah,
Yeah,
I got like a
it's-
huge Woody Allen.
Actually, I want to see that movie he did with Woody Allen because I'm
Cafe
sure
Society.
he became Woody Allen, went full Woody.
I'm pretty sure
what's
he
it
is
called?
Woody Allen.
Woody's like, I need someone to be me because I'm too old
Cafe Society, right?
Yeah, Cafe
Yeah.
Society.
to be with Kristen Stewart. So
Literally.
Kristen Stewart's in it.
ties in.
I'm in.
Yeah, not a ton to talk about. They just really get into a lot of deep, kind of meaningful conversations.
Did you connect
about
with
life? I did.
Deep life meaning?
I did connect at times. It was interesting digging deep into Jason Segel's character. Jesse Eisenberg was just kind of, his character wasn't that interesting because he was the interviewer, obviously. But like they get into points where Jason Segel will try to kind of get into his personality a little bit and dig into him a bit. It was good. It was a good movie. I think it's a little bit overrated. Like for me, it didn't blow me away. And I had people recommending it to me, saying it was like mind blowing. Right? Everyone's saying it's like the new Dinner for Andre.
I was gonna say, is it? Have you seen that? My
No,
Dinner with Andre?
no, I haven't.
Are you?
Yeah.
You watched it after I watched it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Is it great?
Because like what like brings that movie, like allows that movie to be good is the like the characters, the actors, right? And then what they're bringing to the table. So Jesse Eisenberg's one half of that.
Yeah.
See, I think that was the disconnect. I just can't get behind Eisenberg.
Would Paul Dano be better in that role? Because that's what I thought was in this when you're explaining it. I was like, yeah, this is the Paul Dano and Jesse Segel. And then I was like, nope, it's Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah, he would be. Producer Tim / director
/ writer.
He's the best. I love Paul Dano.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just Eisenberg trying to smoke and be like hip and stuff. Just gross.
Didn't buy it.
Sorry. Nerd. It was fine. Heavy 3.
Cool.
All
nice
right.
little flick. Check it out.
I'm gonna jump in. My last scene, if you don't mind.
I don't.
Watched a little samurai flick.
Of course.
My God.
You haven't seen one in a while, actually. You know what? It's been a while.
You devil.
It's been
The Sword of Doom. Yeah.
Sure.
It's on Criterion.
Yep.
Of course. You don't say.
It is.
Through his unconscionable actions, that's a tough word.
It would be hard.
Good for you, you did it.
Through his
Let's give it
unconscionable actions against others, a sociopath samurai builds a trail of vendettas that follow him closely.
Jesus.
That's fair. That's a fair
sounds intense.
synopsis.
That sounds very intense.
Starring Tetsuya Nakadai, who you guys maybe know. He's been in a lot of... he was in Yojimbo, which you watched recently.
Was he...
As like the... was it Yojimbo? He's like the villain, like the... He always has his hand.
Oh, love him.
Amazing. And
Yes.
He's also in
I was
Ron.
joking.
He's in Ron. Wait, you don't know?
I haven't seen Ron. No, I was joking. When you said his name, I was like, my favorite, because I didn't know who it was. He is my favorite.
He's amazing, right?
Yeah.
In Ron, he plays the old man, but in like old man makeup.
I haven't seen Ron.
Oh, I've seen the opening
But
scene around.
you might have seen... Anyways.
He's so good in Yojimbo.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm just blown away that you can say like the most like Japanese name we've ever heard, and it's just so like you're so confident about it, and you try to say like a name with like a small European twist to it.
Tetsuya Nakadai?
Yeah,
That's how you would
just,
say.
there's always a question mark at the end of your names.
Oh, it doesn't need to be that name. It could have been fucking like Emma Roberts?
Jeremy Renner?
Renner?
Jeremy
Anything
Renner?
slightly
No.
different. I can't do it, guys.
Also starring Toshiro Mifune, who
Classic,
you guys
yeah.
know Mifune.
No?
Crazy
Sure.
guy from Seven Samurai.
The
Yep.
star
Ah,
of all of
love
Kurosawa's
him
movies.
too.
Directed by Kahachi Okamoto, who is a well-known Japanese director, but you guys...
If it ain't
Sure.
Kurosawa, don't care, bud.
Right.
Right.
I'm just gonna take your word for it, Scott.
This movie, it's based on a true story, which is in the 1500s, I believe. It happened in the 1500s.
Sure.
That shit didn't happen.
And it's kind of a famous like episode of Japanese history. But what the problem? I like this movie. Just gonna start off with that. But a main problem with this movie for me is that a lot of threads that are started and characters that come into the story that you think are going to be resolved aren't.
Devastating.
But
Devastating.
I was watching the Criterion. There was
Naturally.
some commentary about it, and they were explaining what, and it helped me understand the movie more. Was listening to the commentary, and they were saying that these characters that come in and nothing's ever resolved, but the Japanese audience at the time, they were familiar with that episode of history, and there was some movies that came out previously that were going through the whole sort of conflict that happened, and they're familiar with these characters, and they when you see this character come on screen, they're like, the audience would be like, oh, that's that person, and I know where that goes.
Sort of like, and this is a bit of a silly comparison, but Sort of like how they don't want to keep showing Spider-Man's origin, like in the movies, because it's like a snooze fest, like we all know.
Yeah.
It's like that for that time.
But in sort of to compare it to this, it would be like if, Vulture or someone or some Scorpion comes on screen and you're like, oh, that's Scorpion, he's going to like fight Spider-Man eventually.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like no sequel. And then you never see that.
Oh, right.
Because there was no sequel to Sword of Doom. They were
Really?
planning it. They were planning to do more of the conflict that happens in the story. But they never did. They never made the sequel.
So it's like Amazing Spider-Man 2 where he swings the manhole cover at Rhino and then cuts. And then you never see him fight Rhino.
Yes, it's like that. It's like that.
Travesty.
It's like that. But
exactly the same as Spider-Man.
What anchored this movie is this movie is Spider-Man. I watched Spider-Man.
This movie is Spider-Man just years before.
I knew it.
It's a good analogy actually, but
I love that
because
Spider-Man reference out of that.
While there were some storylines, I'm like, I don't really like what happened with that character. I really want to know, like, they never like fought. I want to see them like battle each other because they're like setting up this vendetta, right?
I was to say that's not like the
for some characters, but what anchors this movie is there's sort of three, about a third of the way into the movie, and the next third, and then the last third. There's at the very very end of the movie. There's these three like epic like samurai fights. They're like amazing.
Yeah.
Basically, they're all like one versus many fights.
Oh, sick.
And the first, the first and the last are Tetsuya Nakadai, who's like this crazy like he just like gets off on just murdering a bunch of people, like and. The first one is him just going crazy and this like misty forest. Like the cinematography was like amazing, and that's what they used a shot from that of him just standing like in the mist in the middle of this path with all these trees.
Is this black and white or color?
It's black and white, and there's just all these like bodies after he like massacres everyone basically, and he's just like standing in like silhouette. And it's just amazing. The second fight is Toshiro Mifune. And he's ambushed basically, and the setup to this scene I thought was one of the best parts of the movie. It's set. They probably filmed it in a soundstage somewhere, but there's like this heavy snow like falling, and there's sort of this like ambush. A bunch of samurai ambush this sort of like caravan, and Mifune like breaks out of the caravan and just massacres everyone basically. And Tetsuya Nakadai's character is just like frozen, just like watching it. Anyways, and then the last one, basically what happens with this character is because he like just gets off on murdering people, he sort of, his mind starts to just go, and he just kind of goes crazy basically, and he starts like seeing things and seeing visions, and it's kind of interesting how it sort of. The movie sort of goes from his point of view at a lot of points, and so what you see is sort of like his like dream like state of him just like kind of, and it's sort of hard to explain. I don't want to really say what happens in the last battle. Basically, it's sort of like this like crazy crescendo. But one thing, that first fight, one take,
sick,
single tracking shot.
Really? Oh. And this is like what year?
1966.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Single tracking shot of him just like.
I'm in, bud.
Crazy.
Yo, Jimbo style.
Amazing.
And a lot of gore in the last fight as well. Just like, I mean, for 1966.
Yeah.
You know, like lopped off arm. There goes this blood spatter, like cutting off fingers, and it's like a close up of like. Amazing.
Jeez.
Yeah, check it out if you guys get a
I'm thinking like
chance.
Kill Bill style, where he's got like limbs flying in every direction.
It's kind of a tough rating for me because it's like some of it was like confusing. I'm like, this wasn't resolved, and I don't really understand where this is going. But then there's like those three like amazing samurai fights, and so for me, I'm gonna go with Heavy 3.
Yeah.
Oh.
Heavy 3. Yeah, worth it for those samurai fights alone for sure.
Cool.
Let's move on into our news topics.
Got a lot.
Trailer-pocalypse.
Oh,
No.
I would say. Start off with a little Netflix original
My favorite.
starring Will Smith, Joel Edgerton, and Swedish girl with a dragon tattoo.
Numi Rapace.
Yes.
Nope.
And guy from Joy in that boxing movie.
Oh, that's right.
Forgot his name. Spanish dude. He's in it.
Anyways, Bright. The movie's called Bright, directed by
I know
David
that.
Ayer, the acclaimed director of Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Apparently
Fury.
they're proud of that.
Fury, great movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean the Heavy Four?
Good movie.
My favorite movie of all
Okay,
time.
it's alright. You know what? It's fine.
Okay.
Adam. What do you think of the Bright trailer? We got a
Okay.
teaser a while back, but now we got the full trailer. What are your thoughts here?
Well, I think it's bizarre that they're proud to show off director of Suicide Squad. They like putting that front and center. Baffling. Other
For
than
the
that-
layman.
Yes, for the layman. Yes, David Ayer.
You have to imagine the layman's watching this.
The Franks, if you will. Is this? I think this could be great, or it could be terrible. High risk, high reward scenario.
You're really taking a stand here.
It looks fucked.
Well, you're committing to your opinion. I like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm gonna jump in. I think
don't know.
the trailer reminded me of the Suicide Squad trailer. To be honest,
Yes.
Yeah.
I watched this. I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's kind of cool. That's interesting. That's
There's lots
interesting.
of colors.
But what's actually happening behind the scenes here? What's the story here? Because
Yeah.
I'm not magic wand. There's like a I'm out.
Silly.
I like it on paper, I think, like the idea, but I don't like what I was seeing, I don't think.
Yeah. I like the idea of there being like other races, like orcs and stuff like that.
Cool
And they're
concept,
just like,
for sure.
I was hoping it'd just be more like a cop movie, but he's teamed up with like an orc. But it's that, but then you add in like this weird supernatural, like obviously supernatural, but like
Magic wand.
a high fantasy magical wand.
I think it's when they said magic
like doomsday
wand. That
device.
was the hard part.
Yeah.
That hurt.
Yeah,
I
that.
cringed.
Yeah. I was like, oh, it's a magic wand.
I'm out.
Okay.
I'm out. I'll see it because we'll probably review it when it comes out, but
I'll watch it because
Yeah.
it's a Netflix.
You know what I think threw me off? I think it's the music. The music did not fit for me. I don't know if they made it
I like
seem
that.
more serious or something. I don't know. It just kind of was like
yeah, like is this a comedy
weird
or is this
fun.
not a
Yes.
comedy?
the
I
tone.
can't tell.
It threw the tone off
Yeah.
Yeah.
because they're like cracking jokes and I'm like,
Should we ask Max Landis? Should we get him on?
Yeah, he wrote this, right?
What? Why would you wait till now to tell me this?
I'm out.
I'm in.
I want to hear your
There's also a very long slow-mo shot of Will Smith shooting a gun for
Which
way
looked
too long.
super
no
cool.
effect.
Reminds
I
me
thought
of
I thought it would
cool.
like show something when he panned around
It's
to
like
him.
flying at
But nothing.
So
I
worth
did
it.
Tyler,
have
you're in?
Suicide Squad.
So this looked brilliant. Knowing that
Right,
Max
what did I
Landis
say?
wrote this does not change my opinion at all.
Mhm.
What I was about to say.
Mhm.
No, it looked really good. I remember when we saw the teaser for it. I think I was super excited for the teaser, and you guys were all kind of like, I think actually you guys were all exactly like Adam. It could be good or it could be shit.
I literally think I wasn't there for that episode because I do not remember watching a
Oh, really?
teaser for this. Yeah.
Very brief.
it was like a 30-second
It was
teaser.
literally
Yeah.
Will Smith picking up the sword.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's it.
But yeah, no, I'm in. But the magic wand thing is kind of difficult.
Tumor.
Yeah, like it's just difficult to kind of get over that hump there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. I think this could be really like if they, as long as they don't hold anything back and they just go like they just dive right into it, then I feel like it'll be good. But if they try to hold it back on certain things, it's a magic wand, but take it seriously kind of thing, then that's where they're going to.
Well, they kind of said like what it does, I believe, which
I
was
think
like
so.
it like grants your wish kind of thing. Is
Yeah,
Did I read? Did I see
Yeah,
that?
that's what they said.
I
yeah.
didn't even. catch
Not
that.
great.
But like if they commit
Well,
to that,
Max Landis wrote it, so there's that.
how could you not be in?
There'll be a dance number.
Moving on, we got a little film called Wonderstruck, directed by Todd Haynes, director of Carol.
Sorry, which one was this one again?
This is one of the confusing timelines that confused you.
Oh,
There's a lot of them.
you're out.
Which
for
one was this
sure.
one?
Bowie.
Oh, right. Thank you.
Ground control to me.
Yeah, honestly, the entire time I was watching this, I'll go first. we put this on, and I was just singing the song the whole time. Bowie, just great. But we were watching everything happen, and it's like I didn't even watch the trailer. I have no idea what's going on. I saw a kid there with a flashlight.
Here's something that might illuminate that. It's based on a best-selling novel that was written by, I forget the name of the writer, but the same person who did, oh my god, I'm blanking, Hugo?
Oh,
Hugo Cabret and whatever the original book's called.
okay.
Same writer, so he wrote another book. So maybe the tone, I'm thinking the tone's going to be similar.
Okay, that
That's
makes
what they
a little
said.
more
This
sense.
movie's like for all ages.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's sort of, there's the girl who's in the 20s and in black and white, and then there's the young boy who's in the 70s.
You lost me already.
In color.
Yeah.
So it's sort of,
It looks like they're
storylines are sort of...
Yeah. It looks like they're hitting the same landmarks throughout the city, and maybe he's getting like... I don't know how it's going to tie in together. Looks
story's not very obvious, I would say.
I'm intrigued.
Well, they put the old one in black and white, so that might help me a little bit. Yeah. It's going to be easy to distinguish between the two.
It's going to be pretty obvious, I feel.
Quite literally done.
I think they did that because it's a kids movie.
Yeah,
so kids would be confused.
Yeah, I'm going to be confused.
Naturally.
Yeah.
So the children can follow.
Yeah.
Right?
The children level.
Why is this so difficult?
Children level brains can keep up.
So
I'm out. Too confusing. I'm out.
Yeah. Adam, what are your thoughts on this?
I feel like Ty for once didn't get it. I'm out.
Thanks.
I feel like
No problem.
I have this feeling like
but
this movie's going to be good.
Okay.
But I also have a feeling that I feel bad for the marketing department who's trying to market this film. Because they have to sell this movie somehow. Like, how are they going to? It's like
it's going to bomb at the box
they're not going to like be able to. Because I feel like there's some twists.
You know how they sell it? David Bowie.
That's it. I'm
Right?
sold.
That's
Shit.
it.
They're like, shit, we can't explain this movie. What
So
can we
a
do?
good song.
David Bowie.
They spent every marketing
Got
penny on that
him.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's gonna be good, but it's one of those movies that I think there's no way to explain it. You just have to experience it.
Yeah.
We'll see. I hope.
Just have to wait and see when the movie comes out.
Hey.
Moving on, we got a little teaser. I'd say
Okay.
I'm gonna call it a teaser.
Teaser.
Pacific Rim, Uprising.
Niagara
Oh,
Bomb.
definitely a teaser. Yeah.
May I go first?
Yes.
Marketing.
Yes, you may.
Did you like the first one?
Viral video.
I've not seen the first one.
Oh.
I thought you.
Question.
Yes.
Was this the trailer for a movie or for like a phone game? Because
A movie.
it looked like Clash of Clans or something to me.
You're not
Yeah.
wrong.
This is terrible.
I can rebuttal. I think.
Mhm.
Okay.
Did you get the context that it was an ad that would play on TV, like in the movie world?
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's like supposed to be like a car commercial
Okay, they're supposed to
within
get
the
you like
world.
amped up for
Yes.
this new thing. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
not a fucking.
Because if you watch the first one, you'll
I
understand.
thought this
what
was
that
an
is.
actual trailer for a movie, and I was
No.
like, "This is real."
I was thinking that's what you were thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a massive commercial or
Okay.
something.
Trying to get them to join like
But-
this online game
Okay.
thing before the movie comes
That
out.
being said, I'm still out.
Okay.
Let me jump in.
He's out. Love it.
I understood the context because I've seen the first Pacific Rim, and still think it
Pacific
looked.
Rim.
What did I say?
Specific.
Specific Rim.
It's a very specific.
Specific.
Rim.
It's hard.
It's not any rim.
It's hard to say.
It's not any rim. It's a very specific
I
rim.
still love you.
I understood the context. Also thought it looked like shit.
Okay.
I just think it's just it still looked like a commercial for a video game or something.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to do with it.
And I recognize what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
I just didn't like
Just
it.
tell me they did it well.
I did not.
They did it too well.
I didn't
You
dig
didn't-
it.
You did not.
I did not. I
You
did
did
not
not.
enjoy that. I just thought it looked a little just corny. I don't know. I like the serious elements of Pacific Rim, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just how it was just like badass, like mechs fighting, like, and how just that sort of like badass element to it.
Yeah.
This to me was just like happy, like I don't know. I just didn't buy it, guys.
They also copied Glass's voice from
Yeah. That really threw me off for sure.
Portal. And Portal
Yeah.
2.
For sure.
You played Portal?
No.
Okay, so that voice is exactly what Gladys sounds
He's
like.
the glass.
Maybe it is her.
Yeah. Maybe.
Tie-in?
Time.
Diane.
Mass Effect? No, not Mass Effect.
Portal.
What?
Half-Life movie?
Oh, Half-Life movie. Oh.
Bad Robot.
Be amazing.
Huh? Adam.
Ty, you seemed very hyped when we were watching it.
I thought it started out very cool, like describing the Jaegers, and then all of a sudden John
Evolved.
Boyega came up and gave like his best Idris Elba impression.
Playing Idris Elba's son.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You buffoon.
Idiot.
Tim, edit this out. And then and like he did this, and I was like, that's where it got goofy for me.
Yeah, goofy's a good way of putting
That's
it.
where
It got goofy. But like when they're like describing the mechs and stuff like that, I thought that was kind of cool because as soon as they started doing that, I knew exactly what they were doing. Like this is an ad inside the Pacific Rim world, the very specific rim. It was all there. So as soon as they started doing that, I knew
Pacific Rim.
exactly what they were trying to do, and I was
So
in.
specific.
It's very specific. It's got to be just the one. It's the one rim. And so, but then he did this, and that's when I was just like, nope, this looks goofy. So I'm still in, like I'm still excited for it.
Hunt 'em, baby.
But this wasn't the best.
I just want a real trailer. Just give me a real trailer.
This wasn't the best way to drop a teaser, I don't think.
Adam?
I get what they were going for. I don't know if the execution was that good.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to do something like that, they should have made it more tongue-in-cheek.
Mm-hmm.
like, for example, Tim
Have it
didn't
actually be
even
funny or
know,
something. How about that?
right?
Yeah.
Like they did it they played it way too genuinely.
Yeah.
I feel like, and I also was just thinking it's weird that Guillermo del Toro begged for Pacific Rim 2 and a Hellboy 3 and then rejected directing both. Do you guys find that weird? Like, he's not directing this. I don't know if you guys know that.
Yeah, I mean,
He's literally committing himself to the space of water, the shape of water.
Which is, I prefer that.
The specific.
It's a very specific space in the water. It's the one space in the water, Scott.
I will
shape
say
of
the
water,
movie
maybe.
could be good. I'm not out on the movie. I think the first one's fine. This is fine.
should I watch?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
I think
you
it's
have your
something
rule.
you
You
should
have
see.
to watch
You
the
should
first
see it.
one.
I have it on.
It is a movie you should see.
DVD.
I think I also have it on DVD.
Canceling the
Oh, no, actually, I just bought it on Blu-ray.
Idris is good.
It was in the $8 bin.
We're canceling the apocalypse.
Oh, so
Visually
good.
nice, and Idris says that. We're canceling the apocalypse.
Moving on. Speaking of Guillermo del Toro,
Oh,
got a little trailer.
GDP.
The film's called Shape of Water. The Shape of Water?
the specific space in water.
The specific water.
Shape of
Yeah.
me?
The Shape of Water. Let's just say. Guillermo del Toro's
Writing,
feature.
directing, producing, screenwriting,
starring
acting, sound,
Sally
editing.
Hawkins, Michael Shannon,
Oof, love him.
Doug Jones as
Oof, love him.
Creature from the Black Lagoon,
Michael Stolberg.
Michael
Yep,
Stuhlbarg.
love him.
Stuhlbarg.
Playing that character from Hellboy 2.
No, that's the first
Yeah,
guy's
Abe's.
name. Doug
Thank you.
Jones.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's Doug Jones.
Eat
Doug
shit.
Jones. He said that right.
Also playing
Yeah.
Abe Sapien in this movie.
Oh.
Connected Universe confirmed.
Oh.
um,
I said it and I even put two and two
Tim.
together.
Yes.
what are your thoughts on this?
This looks like Brazil meets Bioshock.
Brazil.
The movie Brazil. Just them like
Not the
lining up
place.
and working in like this dreary looking factory. Just
Oh.
kind of reminded me of Brazil.
Yeah.
That's like literally
I'm
it.
like, Brazil's like 1980.
Yeah, no.
82,
No.
1984. So.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah, a lot more like that.
and like Super Mario too.
Yeah. This, yeah. Recovered mirror.
You know what I'm talking about. Sorry.
I am very interested in this movie.
Yeah.
I love Michael Shannon.
Yeah.
Michael Stolberg looks like he's playing two characters.
Yeah. What happened?
He has like spiky hair in that
Yeah.
one shot, and then he has like comb over in the rest of it. So I'm intrigued by that.
Did you say your boy RJ?
My boy RJ?
Yeah.
Who's my boy RJ?
Richard Jenkins, bud.
Richard Jenkins also.
Ooh.
And
Come
love
on.
me, Richard Jenkins.
I
Thank
know.
you. Yeah, I'm very interested. I like this like this reminds me of like Bioshock, like this faux 60s
I got a very heavy
to it.
Alternate universe.
Cure for Wellness.
Like Cure for Wellness.
Sort of like
very
that,
heavy
like
Cure
that
for
vibe.
Wellness vibe. Yeah.
But this also has like this love story.
Bioshock.
And it looks like
Bioshock,
the character's great. You get a mute character, which is very rare in a movie because like people usually have to like either say what that character's saying or have subtitles, and movies tend to not want to make characters people read
There was
on
one movie
screen.
recently. What was it called? Hush.
Yeah, she was deaf, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Liv Tyler.
Liv Tyler.
It's not Liv Tyler.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
No.
99% sure it was.
No, it's a brunette girl, but it's not Liv
100%
Tyler.
it was not her.
But yeah, I'm in.
You're in.
I'm in.
Yeah. I think it looks good. I don't think he's getting anywhere remotely near outside his sort of box.
No, he has
No.
a unique thing.
No.
Yeah,
he is
he's
not.
well within, right at the core of his box,
Yeah.
really.
The fairy tale, kind of gothic fairy tale zone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I can see what's gonna happen in this movie. Like, I can.
You can see the future.
Yeah,
That's what you're saying.
I've seen this movie
You've seen it.
from watching this trailer.
Yeah,
Was
they
it
did
good?
show a lot.
Like plot wise.
Yeah.
Like.
Like she has that bathtub full of like mossy water. I'm like, he gets out.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Oh, shucks.
One
They're
character is
kissing.
like straight up like shot in the trailer. I'm like, that character dies.
Michael Shannon is probably not gonna get out of it.
Yeah.
He's like stereotypical like evil doctor that
Yeah.
wants to dissect the experiment, but the experiment really just wants to love.
Yeah.
And
Frankenstein.
Sally Hawkins is there to love.
Adam.
I think it looks fine.
It's Kate Siegel,
There we go.
Yeah, very close.
not Liv Tyler.
It's the second time we got a sequel on.
Hello. I think it looks like Bioshock. And Bioshock is like fueling a lot of looks of movies.
Sorry, guys. My keys fell in my pocket into a mug.
Tim, edit this out.
I was like, what just shattered down there?
Singing.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway,
Bioshock.
Bioshock.
Looking things.
Speaking of shock. Yes, Bioshock influences everything. The fucking font, when it said Shape of Water, with the water, and somewhere...
It looked exactly like
somewhere
Bioshock.
It looks like it's just a rapture.
The music,
Yeah.
everything,
Yeah.
like, it's crazy.
Just make a Bioshock movie.
Yeah.
Actually, don't. The game's fine.
Guillermo del Toro.
Beyond
Confirmed Bioshock movie.
Please.
Where
looks
we
fine, don't care.
Wow, cool. Tyler?
That's Shape of Water?
I really want to see Hush now. I just got to that. I checked that out. That was pretty good.
Well, hush now.
I'm really gonna echo what you said, Tim. It does that like it looks very, very similar to A Cure for Wellness. And
AKA Bioshock.
AKA, okay, we get it. You like Bioshock. You
No, I
quit
just-
plugging Bioshock. We get it.
What? Top 5 game of all time? What?
Yeah,
I
no,
don't care.
Bioshock is incredible. I love that game,
Yeah.
and it looks
Thank
very
you.
similar. Yeah, I agree with you. Stop bringing it up.
Okay.
Jesus.
Alright. It's a good game.
It looks like one of those movies though. Like it's Guillermo del Toro, so it looks really good. But I feel like for some reason it might not be good.
It's a real Crimson Peak situation.
Yeah, but see, like I didn't hate Crimson Peak though, so like
No,
it
but
looked really
like
good,
it.
but it looked better than it actually was.
It ain't Pan's Labyrinth, you know what I'm saying?
With Crimson Peak, I also kind of was like, okay, this is a traditional gothic horror.
Yeah,
I know where this is going to go.
yeah.
This kind of falls in that similar vein.
So I'm kind of on the fence. I'm hoping that he swings and just hits it out of the park with this one because I really want to see it. I really want it to be good. But it's right, sports reference.
I also laughed out loud when it said director of Pan's Labyrinth. I'm like, okay, still writing that.
We've done a
About
few movies
15
between
years
there.
later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally. At
Amazing.
least 10 years later.
No, remember that one I did way back though? Remember that one was pretty good? I'm going to put that
About
one
5 movies later.
up. Yeah. But yeah, I'm in.
You're in.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on, got a little trailer. The film's called The Snowman.
Oof. I'm
This
in.
is not a family-friendly flick.
Mm-mm.
Jack Frost 2, what?
Yeah, basically.
I was thinking that.
I'm in.
Michael Keaton goes berserk and just starts killing people.
Movie's already
Blanking
started.
on the name of the director. Is it
Thomas Alfredson.
Thomas Alfredson. It is. It is.
Filmography?
Let the right one in.
Let the right run in and Tinker Tailor Soldier
Tinker
Spy.
Tailor Soldier
Oh.
You mean my favorite vampire movie?
Yeah.
That's the right one.
Yeah.
Five Bang.
That one.
That was
Yeah.
the right one.
The other one?
That's the one.
It's very specific.
and TTTS as well.
I
Yeah.
was just gonna
Triple
say
TS.
Yeah.
Starring Michael Fassbender, Rebecca Ferguson, J.K. Simmons.
Yeah, right.
Is that it?
That's it.
Is that it?
That's
Love
it.
that.
It's kind of like a crime thriller.
Yeah. There's a
Basically.
serial killer out
Yeah.
calling himself the Snowman
Gotta
Killer.
catch the snowman.
Yeah.
Killer, I guess.
I think he is a snowman killer, right? Okay.
Let's just call him that.
Okay.
Ty, what are your thoughts on this trailer? Are you in?
Oof, no, I am
Do you like
scared.
snowmen? Do you like snowmen?
I like snowmen. I do. But what I don't like is
What if
when
they have
snowmen
dead
start...
humans inside them?
Yeah. That's where I draw the line, Scott.
What if they have corpses in
What
them?
if you
I saw that in Jack
decapitated
Frost 1.
someone and put a snowman head on their body?
Yeah, see, that I'm out. That's
No good?
Again, that's where I'm out. Like, that shot was terrifying.
It's like an icy,
Yeah, it's like
raspberry
a
icy.
blood icy.
Jesus.
I feel like this movie is going to have, like, a huge twist to it. Like, there's going to be, like, a giant, like
Michael Fassbender's the killer.
something like that. Like, not like that's nothing that's what it's going to be, but it's going to be something like a huge twist
I'm the
like
killer.
that.
The snowman
Like,
is the killer.
Jack Frost is the killer.
it was Michael Keaton the whole time kind of thing. Like, it's going to be like something just massive.
Michael Keaton.
He's
Yeah.
Jack Frost.
Jack Frost.
Right.
Yeah. So like he comes out of nowhere and it was Michael Keaton.
Right.
Like
Shared
it's gonna be
universe.
something weird like that. Like it's gonna be like right in your face. That being said, this does look really like some of the shots look really cool. Like that one shot like where it's just bleak and the fish is just flopping. That looks really cool. So I think it's gonna be shot really well, better than like most horror crime thriller. I don't really think it's fair to say
His
horror.
movies are beautiful as director.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
it was beautiful.
That's where I went in.
Yeah,
Is
So
I
that
didn't see
Hoyt Van
photographer.
Hoytma as well? Did he do that?
Yeah.
He didn't do this one though.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
did he not?
No.
That fish flopping scene was like so him. Wow. Okay.
So I'm in, but I'm going to be needing to hold someone's hand. Yeah, like this needs to happen. I'll see it.
See that the right one in, please.
Adam, your thoughts then, being a fan of Thomas
I think it looks very intriguing. I found like every time they actually showed a snowman, I wanted to laugh out loud. It was kind of cheeseball, I did think.
Yeah.
Also, maybe a hot take. I think there's going to be a twist where like the snowman is literally killing people, like supernatural snowman.
I think that might be too far out there for this.
For some reason,
I do agree though. It's going to be a
remember
huge
this
twist.
unless I'm wrong. You heard it here first. Unless I'm wrong. 10 minutes this out retroactively when the movie comes out if it's shit.
You can't say this is what I think, but
only if it's true.
Yeah, this is what I think, but I could be wrong. I think that. Yeah, I'm going out on a limb. Fuck it.
So they build the snowman and then it like sucks them in and just murders them, or what?
Just this. It's like the snowman's alive.
It has to like keep killing people in order to
It moves.
It might be because when I read the news that Fassbender was going to be in this movie, that's what I thought it was. I thought he was like playing the snowman. Like,
well, he's playing Harry Hole.
Excuse me? Kiss your mother with that mouth? Yeah, well, that's my hot take. Looks like it could be really good and could be terrible. High risk, high reward scenario, just like Bright.
Stand on that fence again.
You're doing really well with all these, man.
It's not going to be... that is a legitimate thing. Not all movies look like they could be terrible or amazing.
True.
It doesn't look
Some
safe.
movies just look like shit.
I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I think I like his movies a lot. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt on this one. I think it looks pretty good
too.
Looks pretty good. Really hard to say. I feel like a lot of it hinges on execution of like that twist that you know is going to be there.
Yeah,
the supernatural snowman twist.
Didn't really say that, but
okay.
Whatever the twist is,
still not sure. Maybe though.
I wouldn't commit to that.
If there's a scene where they're like, he leaves no fingerprints, it's because he has branches for hands.
Yeah.
I mean,
right?
Y'all in? Or y'all in?
His nose got cut off somehow.
They find just a carrot.
And then he has a carrot.
There's just a carrot on the
nose
ground.
hole.
Water everywhere.
And then there was though in that one scene, they're like when they're walking, there's just like water footprints, or like there was no boot marks, it was just puddles.
It's a real snowman.
Jack Frost 2 confirmed.
you heard it here, folks. Snowmen have feet.
Do you give your thoughts?
Yeah, this could be really bad. I think
Shit. Fuck.
there's a lot with like these like type of like serial killer crime movies. There's not a whole lot of good ones. Usually they're like a Suspect Zero or like something like that. But this is a very good director. You got Michael Fassbender. You got Ferguson. You got JK.
Yeah.
So with that talent, I feel like we're gonna get at least a good movie.
My money's on JK being
Yeah.
killer, to be honest.
Probably.
Ruthless.
Okay, that's my thoughts. Moving on. Got lots of trailers to talk about.
Two more.
How many more?
This is a little teaser for a film. I'm not sure who directed this, to be honest.
Okay.
James Franco?
Did he direct
I
it?
think so, right?
Is he directing
What movie?
Disaster
The
Artist.
Disaster Artist.
Is it not
Film
directed
about the
by-
making of The Room.
Are you sure it's James
Starring
Franco?
Tommy Wiseau. This movie, however, is starring James Franco, Dave Franco, Seth Rogen.
Love them all.
I think I read the cast list once, and it was literally like
Every comedian?
a ton of cameos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Everyone and your
Cameos.
mother's in it.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Director
Yeah.
James Franco.
I know.
Wow, James Franco directed it.
Yeah.
Tyler, as someone who's seen The Room,
Oh,
what do you think of this teaser?
I will tell you. We said this earlier, but if any of you have not seen The Room, that one scene where James Franco just comes out and actually nails the take is so bang on that it blew my mind. Like I was like,
Really?
holy shit! Like I thought, like first, did they just take like that scene, like superimpose like James Franco's face on top of Tommy Wiseau?
Yeah?
Like it was just so perfect.
Really?
Yeah. And like just when he threw the water
Does he
bottle.
look like him at all? Or?
Yeah, like he looks similar. The eyes are a little different, but like other than that, he
Facial
looks,
structure is a little different.
yeah, like it's very similar. It was definitely believable to me.
I'm in. Fuck it.
But are you excited for this movie?
I am very excited for this movie. Like The Room, it's ironically funny. Like you watch it and it's like one of those. It's
Wicker Man.
So bad it's
style.
good.
yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's so bad that it's good, kind of thing. Like Plan 9. It's terrible, but you have to watch it. I am very excited for this. I will be seeing this hands down.
Tim,
Question.
as someone who hasn't seen it.
What's the guy's real name? Greg Rossaro? Something like that?
Greg Cicero
Greg
is
Cicero.
who Dave Franco's playing.
Oh, what's this guy's name?
Tommy Wiseau.
Tommy Wiseau. I should know that. How much does he sound like his character in The Room in real life?
That's
exactly
Okay.
what he sounds like.
So my problem is when James Franco is doing lines from the movie, sounds like Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah, when he's asking
when he's
for a line.
not doing it, just sounds like James Franco trying to do a voice.
Yeah.
So it's like he can study the movie
Yeah.
and get the line down pat, but when he's asking for like, when he comes in, he's doing the wrong line. He doesn't sound that great. When he's saying like, "Oh, you have to yell action louder," it just sounds like James Franco to me.
Yeah.
interesting.
I could see his performance being hit and miss. Like I think I've seen that scene from Room, and he does nail that one line.
Yeah.
But everything else before it, I'm like, this doesn't sound that great.
It kind of sounds to me like I thought about this. It kind of messed with my head a little bit. 'Cause it seemed like as soon as I did think the same thing when he was young. Like that just sounds like James Franco.
Yeah.
But so it kind of screwed my head a little bit. Is this James Franco acting as Tommy Wiseau doing The Room as
No, he's supposed to be playing.
yeah
Tommy
yeah
Wiseau.
no I know, but like that's what made me
what it seems
think
like,
yeah it's like he's acting as Tommy Wiseau in the movie that they're making.
Yeah.
Like it kind of threw me off a little bit, but it was I noticed the same thing.
Timeline.
Yeah.
Timelines, eh?
This one didn't get me. No. Nice.
So Tim, what
Nice try.
are you?
I haven't seen The Room, so I don't really care.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Don't care.
You have to see The Room.
Adam, as someone who hasn't seen The Room, do you care?
I have not seen The Room, and I do care. I'm very excited. I think it will be hilarious. It's mostly on good faith. Like, I didn't get much from this.
You two have to see The Room together. It's not one of those movies you can watch by yourself.
No.
You have to
I
watch
feel
it
like
with
I want to
someone.
watch it in a group setting.
Yeah.
Like eating popcorn and like drinking.
Drinking.
And laughing.
Yeah, you got to be drinking when you watch it too.
For sure.
Uh,
Lots of midnight screenings.
yeah, you
Yeah.
said there's a ton of cameos. That gets me excited. The scene made me laugh. How on the 80th take he says, "I can't hear you."
Yeah.
You can hear him the first 79 times. That was clever. Yeah, looks funny. I think it'll be funny. I heard Oscar buzz,
For his performance.
which is insane, but
That'd be amazing.
they're
Somebody
saying how
like Tommy
ironic,
Wiseau.
the ultimate irony.
He gets the Oscar for doing an impression of his bad acting.
Savage.
A lot of people saying it's like the new Ed Wood.
Yeah,
Really?
I can see that.
I love Ed Wood.
The movie made for you. That you
I was say, Ed Wood, is this the Jude Law one? You guys keep telling me to watch?
No, it's a Johnny Depp
Johnny
one.
Depp.
Johnny Depp one. Sorry, what's the one that Jude Law does that you keep telling me to watch? It's a name again. It's another name.
Sounds
Dom
like Mr. Ripley.
Hemingway.
Don Hemingway. That's the one.
Dom Hemingway?
Dom Hemingway. Sure.
Weird. Okay.
Okay, I'll watch both.
The Disaster Artist.
Sorry.
I've seen The Room. I think it's hilarious. I think this movie will also be hilarious.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
Potentially better than The Room.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Impossible.
Hard to top it, really. It's in its own category.
Yeah.
But, moving on. A couple other horror trailers. Jigsaw, the continuation of the Saw franchise. Tim.
Yep.
As our resident Saw
Yeah.
expert, I
Big
lied.
fan.
I don't know anything.
I've seen
about
the
you.
first 4, and I've read the
Okay.
Wikipedia entries for the whole series.
There's 4.
You watched the
Because
murder
I wanted-
montages?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Don't care.
How many are there?
Like 7 of them. This is the 8th one. I think.
17, I think.
6 or 7.
Yeah.
Going on 18.
Yeah.
They did like one every year for a while.
I think they're toe to toe with The Land Before Time.
Yeah. This looks terrible.
Yeah.
Straight up terrible.
Straight-
Terrible.
It's terrible.
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 Toughy
Are they trying to go into comedy
Terrible,
with
Kenny.
this as well? Bad idea. Looks terrible.
Oh, that was terrible.
Just go serious.
For what?
That was
Are
awful.
they going into comedy with this as well? Like they do
Yeah.
comedy horror?
I'm gonna jump in. What was that comedy bullshit?
Yeah.
Like they have to reinvent themselves
Yeah,
now.
that's not terrifying at all.
Just make a new series of movies.
Yeah.
The comedy thing just. I mean, I guess you can't really like beat a dead horse. Like this already.
Oh,
the
yes,
horse is
you
dead.
can.
Apparently, yeah.
Ask any other horror franchise, you can do that for sure.
The
I
next trailer.
I think
Ask
they're.
the Saw franchise. You can do that.
I think they're still going to be doing the same thing. I just think maybe they're trying to sell it as something different
Yeah.
in this trailer.
Did not buy it.
Let's put some like funny like editing in here and make it like look a bit.
Let's put
like,
a song in there that doesn't quite fit the movie.
Yeah,
It felt
but
like
it's like graphic torture porn.
Saw meets Final Destination meets Scary Movie.
Yeah.
Like-
yeah.
like-
First two I agree with.
Yeah.
I'm out.
With like it has like a comedy
Worse than
twist to
all,
it.
though.
Yeah. But you put them all
Taking the
together
worst
and just make
elements of
it
all.
terrible. That's it.
I'll say don't
Terrible.
care. It looks like shit.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I think I've seen most of the Saw movies. I don't know, they all kind of blend together in one giant shitball, so I'm not really sure if I've seen them all or not.
Very
I
much
think I've
so.
seen them all.
Yeah, but like, it was just like, I don't care about this. I don't care what the origin is. He kills people. Who gives a shit? Like, I don't care anymore, so I'm definitely out.
Moving on. Got another horror trailer.
Good.
Leatherface. Texas Chainsaw Massacre prequel. Adam, since you disliked the Jigsaw trailer,
Yes.
how does this compare?
This looks slightly better, but I don't give a shit still. Because I've never seen a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie.
Really?
I'd like to keep it that way. Except the
First
first
one's
one.
good.
Apparently
First
it's
one's good.
amazing.
First one's good.
Do want to see it. The 70s one.
Now, just to confirm
I've
with
seen
you guys, this is the one that's written by, what's his name, comedian?
Drew Goddard?
No.
Damon Wayans.
I think you're thinking Danny
Oh.
McBride.
Yeah, is
That's
that?
Halloween.
That's Halloween.
Fuck!
Switty moment.
Nice one, sweetie.
That's close.
Yeah.
That's close. God damn!
Yeah.
You've been closer to Damon Wayans.
I'd be intrigued if that were the case. I don't know. The Leatherface is one of those things where he just kind of looks cool to me, like a Freddy or a Jason or Michael Myers. So I think this shot of him in the forest, like revving the chainsaw, was cool.
Sure.
Just because it's kind of a easy thing, like an easy trick to go to.
See that silhouette of
don't
Jason with the
care.
machete, and you're like,
Yeah,
man.
like in the forest, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh shit.
It's the same kind of idea.
But like, it's just like nothing different about it. I don't know. It looks totally generic.
Here's
I
the thing.
I'm in.
I got three things to say here. The first thing is I almost find these movies to be almost insulting now, like because like this was a real thing and they just keep making these garbage movies
It's
about
not a
it.
real thing.
No.
It was.
thing.
It was a thing.
No, it's not.
It was.
It's very loosely based on real life.
It was exactly. That's the thing. It was.
There's
like,
no
so,
guy with a
There's no
chainsaw.
family.
And that's
it's
what
not
angers me.
Texas.
This was based on something. This was based like loosely
It was
around
one
a
guy.
case,
There's one guy who made like a chair out of women's skin.
and there was barely even a chainsaw involved. So like, I don't even like these movies. Like I just find them like the first one was okay.
Sorry, so you've seen them all?
I've seen them all. I think I have all of
You've
them.
seen the original one?
Baffling.
Yeah, I think I own it.
Is it amazing?
It's really.
It's a masterpiece.
I'm not a huge fan of like the horror movies,
Yeah,
like
but-
especially like.
But you
these
own
ones.
and you've watched all of them. Fucking bizarre.
Did I ever say that it made sense at any
Much
point?
You're an
like
enigma,
your life,
okay?
Yeah.
But what this is like, I don't like them, but this is like one of the few characters that I actually enjoy, if that makes any sense. Just because like it's like a horror character that like
Slaughters innocent
actually
people.
acts like a horror character. You know, he
Leatherface.
runs. You know, like he reacts like a normal person. It isn't like Jason where he just like he's walking like 10 minutes behind the person and all of a sudden he catches up to them. Like it's believable. You know, like he's like a natural character running after people with a chainsaw.
I like the chainsaw too.
Yeah,
It's very brutal.
Yeah.
It's like coming through walls and stuff. That always
Yeah.
looks cool to me.
like these movies are like realistic, and that's kind of something that
What?
like no, it's true. Like he puts like a chainsaw to the guy's
I
face.
got something to say
and
about
stuff.
chainsaws in this movie.
Okay, all right, but like like the characters are
So
realistic.
you're in.
No, I'm still out. I'm
way
out. Like I watched them all. I have them all. I don't like them.
What is going on?
You're a mystery.
You're a mystery.
Yeah.
Seen them all.
I'll,
love the
I'll watch
character.
anything,
I'm
but
out.
I don't like it though.
Tim, what are your thoughts on this?
I like that the chainsaw is sentient in this.
Yeah?
Do you guys
Just
see
chase
that?
people?
See that
Oh,
scene where it's just
yeah.
like shooting? That does not happen.
I love that one. It's like that one scene from was it like the others or what's that weird like horror movie with Josh Duhamel or something like that? And it's like a circular saw just chasing after him.
Hilarious.
We don't know.
No idea.
It's
No idea what
so
you're talking about.
so messed up.
Crazies?
Maybe it's the crazies. I
With
think.
Timothy.
I always think he's
Oh,
Josh.
They look similar.
That's fine.
And then like the
Totally
the circle just
different.
like bounces across the floor at him.
But yeah, hilarious that the chainsaw is just like chasing after someone.
Yeah, it comes like right at the.
I feel like he just like sets it and like puts it on the ground and just like watches it go. Like, is
Yeah.
that what happens?
Like it's like pulling the cord
Yeah,
on like a
on like a
car.
little- yeah.
Yeah.
That.
Rip
He's like
cord.
revving it up first and
Doesn't
Uh,
work.
Okay, that's not believable. But
I know,
like,
looks
yeah,
terrible.
yeah.
looks like every other Texas Chainsaw movie.
I'm not gonna lie. When I saw this trailer, I was like, I kind of liked it. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah.
You
Could be
freak.
shit.
It's gonna be shit.
Could be shit, but
Have to disclaim that. Yeah.
I just thought it was some of it. It was just more like we watched this right after Jigsaw.
Looks better than Jigsaw.
It looks better than Jigsaw.
And I just thought it looked brutal.
It looks
in parts.
less shitty by
A
comparison.
little bit more brutal.
Yeah.
And for like an R-rated like Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, it's got to be absolutely brutal, which I appreciate that. Just like moments you're like, oh, excuse me, they did that in the trailer, like just like brutal like headshots and like just savagery.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So for that alone, I'd be intrigued.
I like when he was like putting the blade around the guy's face.
Yeah.
At the end, and just like kind of playing with him. That was cool.
Like kind of the weird thing that like here's
you guys are in.
This is the problem I have with this movie is that like
I
it was
don't
either the
know
last
what I am.
movie or the movie
I don't
before.
know.
There was a brief moment where they actually talked about like the origin of Leatherface. Like, it was like a brief like
Too much.
few minutes thing, and like they did it, and it's like I didn't care. Like it wasn't anything. It wasn't anything wild. It was just like this person started killing people because they were fucked up.
One thing I'd be keeping an eye out for this movie is it seems like they're kind of going towards this tone of the original, which was like that whole movie is just like you're just on edge, and it's just kind of like almost like a prolonged chase scene.
Yeah,
for like the entire length of the movie.
Like you always knew something scary was going to happen throughout the entire movie.
Like you're being chased by a psycho the whole time.
Yeah,
and this is tense the whole time. Like if the movie can recapture that kind of tension, that kind of atmosphere, then I'd be in. Because it got a little meandering in the sequels.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Well, I'll have to wait and see when the movie comes out.
We'll have to wait and see, guys.
Like Scotty.
I think that'll do it, though, for episode 106 of the Upper LA podcast. Tim, where can people find us?
People can find us on Twitter at UpReal8. You can find all of our old audio on iTunes at UpReal8. And you can find me personally on Letterboxd at UpRealTim.
You can find us on Facebook and on Instagram at UpReal8 Podcast. You can also find me on Letterboxd at UpRealTie.
You can find me on Twitter at Franny25 and Instagram and Letterboxd at UpRealAutumn.
Yeah, you can find myself, Scott, on Letterboxd at UpRealScott. And if you enjoy this video, leave a like on it. Leave a comment below in the comment section if you want to join our discussion about these trailers. And, of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy our content. And, as always, keep it real.